Ну все, думаю, в принципе, можно начинать, если меня слышно, конечно. Сейчас. Что-то мне фигово слышно, нет? Не, нормально. Так. Да, все слышно нормально. Можно начинать. Добрый вечер, доброе утро, добрый день. Зависит от того, где вы находитесь. Так, мы продолжаем ловить тараканов в студии Минет. Так. Поехали. Бум-бум. Пам-пам-пам. Да, все отлично видно. Все, прекрасно. Так. Не знаю, стоит ли отдельное оповещение индивидуально единственному моему подписчику. Все. Обскурный текст, индивидуальное оповещение. Готово. Так. Открываю чат на всякий случай. И начинаем. Загрузить, ловить тараканов. Поехали. Так, здесь нужно exercise reaction. Где? Сука.
Oh my gosh, the letters in these fonts look exactly like the ones that were used in one of those threatening notes Manette got. Which means Heather must have sent it.
Понимаю. Я не буду докладывать на нее. Я абсолютно понимаю.
Playtime's over, little guy. Or girl.
We don't discriminate. Так, единственный подписчик не может, поэтому развлекаемся самостоятельно. Я развлекаю себя самостоятельно. Где?
Gotcha.
Yes. Так, еще я не умею считать 5.
If I were an insect, where would I hide?
I would be Kakis bedbug. Очень страшная вещь, не надо ее вслух произносить. Так, еще 3.
I'm through making tea. Hopefully for good.
Нет. Скоро придет. Как оно в русском переводе? Ghost of Thornton Hall. Так. Чё, где еще? А!
This fabric is so strange. It's soft and metallic all at the same time.
Где?
Here, buggy, buggy, buggy.
Буги-буги. Буги-вуги-во. Да-да-да-да-да. Хуги-хуги-буги. Вижу. Последний? Нет. Предпоследний. Так, где последний товарищ? Фу-фу-фу-фу-фу-фу. Руку кофейку. Нет. Ковры классные, люблю ковры. 4 штуки ковров, если не больше.
Missed it.
Бля. Так, I told this lady when she called that you were too busy to respond, but she's very persistent.
Dear Miss Minette, The books on the women of the French resistance. Exploits of Noisette Tornade. Because she owned the windmill which you now own. Oh, this is from that historian who called before. Maybe she can help me figure out why Dieter was carrying that obituary around.
Так. I have tentatively scheduled a trip to Paris for the beginning of October. May I visit the Moulin then? Moulin. I understand that you are very busy, but please know that you will not have to entertain or even talk to me. I wish only to see and hear what Noisette saw and heard for so much of her remarkable life. A timely response to my request would be greatly appreciated. Yours truly, Lynn Manrique. Так. Все равно ловить эту тварь придется. Где? Come on.
Say goodnight,
Yes.
Gracie. There, that has got to be the last bug. You can open the door now, Manette.
Did you get all of the bugs?
Yes, Manette.
How many are there?
I don't know, 9?
Are they all alive?
Yes, Manette.
Are you sure you didn't kill any?
Positive.
And they're all in the box?
Yes.
Okay, listen. I want you to take that box to the park and let those things go. Only I don't want to be here when you come out. Probably the only thing those twisted little vermin are thinking about right now is revenge.
Manette, they're cockroaches.
Exactly! So I want you to count to 10, and then, and only then, are you to come out of there, all right?
Anything you say. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. What a nut job.
I mean, obviously. Она уже обратилась к специалисту. Очень жалко, что нельзя посмотреть поближе. Было бы классно. Так, ладно. Так, нам надо выпустить тараканов, поехать к Дитеру фон Швастеру Кранки. Надо поехать к сестре, спросить его по поводу некролога. Где меня выпускать-то?
Okay, guys, end of the line. You are out of here.
Далее.
Sounds like someone's in the dark room.
Someone is poo-poo-pooing.
Mr. von Schwesterkrank? Are you in there?
Who's there?
Nancy Drew. I just wanted to ask you some questions.
I'm very busy. You'll have to come back.
I just wondered what you were doing in Square du Vert Galant Park.
I was just taking a walk.
You dropped an obituary about Noisette Tornade. Shall I leave it for you?
There's no need. I don't want it.
Why were you carrying it around?
Because I was going to send it to my grandmother. I thought she knew the woman. Turns out she didn't.
You also dropped some kind of trinket. Looks like a miniature clock.
That's something my great-uncle Hans gave me. It's actually a key. It opens the panel over there to the right of the bookshelf. He lived here during the war. The place has been in the family ever since.
What's behind the panel?
Go ahead and see for yourself. Just be prepared to go a little cuckoo.
Что-то там с химикатами намешивает наркоман. А я могу вообще говорить слово наркоман? Для меня. Чё пугаю
What's up
рандомно.
with this?
Ой! Ладно. скидаємо. Все нормально. Надо записать, какие часы поворачивают
Von
другие,
Schwesterkrank?
какие нет.
Believe it or not, that key your uncle gave you opened up some kind of passageway. Is it okay if I see where it goes?
A passageway? He never said anything about a passageway. Go ahead and explore it all you want. Just be careful. This building is very old.
Whoa, that's a biggie.
That's a cutie.
I wonder what that symbol means. The year when our despair ended. The year when my despair began.
Так. Так,
I wonder
Шеремі.
what that thing is. Those dials remind me of the stone discs in Minette's studio. The ones she got paint all over. Looks like some kind of code.
Dear Nozeb, we thank you for your bravery and dedication for working with the resistance. Please know that this work is extremely dangerous and under no circumstances should you ever reveal any information or contacts you have learned about. We will provide further instructions on the M380 machine, a wonderful contraption we like to call our dear old friend. I'm sure 380 will soon become your Cherami the more you use it. Essentially, 380 allows for the encoding and decoding messages. Here are some tips. You must set the 3 dials in correct position before decoding or encoding a message. Then just start the message. If you ever enter an incorrect key during decoding, the machine may reset. Also be sure the dials are set correctly. If not, the message will be encoded or decoded incorrectly, or the machine may reset. Never use the enter or return key. That will reset the whole machine. If a message is broken up, just ignore this line breaks. Ignore any punctuation or spaces in an encoded message. A circle with a slash through it is a 0. Rachel and I will soon be in Paris and hope to meet you. I'm quite intrigued by your metro system of transportation and have been thinking about how to use the numbered lines and names of metro stops for a code. And thank you for your advice on using date shift ciphers. I never thought about using other numbers besides just dates. One could use the number of a house address like 1216 Sunnyside Drive, the population of town, the ID of a favorite friend, etc. Так. Угу. Подождите. Try it out. Use the Julie decimal number of my favorite book, 109 Rus, RUS, to decode the following message. Rose P. We often use the cross of Lorraine as our symbol. Joan of Arc used it, you know. Okay. I see. Так.
Sorry, I'm busy.
You're busy. No, okay. Прикольно. Прикольно. Ту-ту-ту-ту-ту-ту-ту. Так. У хольщика была шифровальная машинка. Денег у меня нормально.
Bonjour. What intrigues Mademoiselle this time?
Well, let's see. That looks just like the picture that was in Noisette's codebook. How much is this?
I have been told that it is probably a decoder used by those who resisted the German occupation of World War II.
Really? How much do you want for it?
Nothing, it is not for sale. It is a piece of history. I have it only as an eye catcher.
But you're a businessman. You must be willing to part with it for something.
I will trade you one piece of history for another. You give me a bottle of Mouton Fouetté 1968, and I give you the decoder.
Deal. What's Mouton Fouetté?
Mouton Fouetté 1968 is a very rare beverage that is usually stored underground. Unfortunately, finding an intact bottle has become next to impossible. But if you want that decoder, the impossible is what you must do. So, get me a bottle of Mouton Fouetté 1968. I will accept nothing less. In the meantime, what else tickles the fancy?
Да нет,
I
всё.
really don't want to buy anything right now.
Very well. Au revoir, mademoiselle.
Au revoir.
Ну что ж, не фартануло. Ну, пойдемте попугая дадим. Мне уже как-то не по себе таскаться с чучелом попугаю так долго. Попугай, попугай. Поехали.
Did you get the
Heather?
stuffed parrot?
Хазар.
Here you go. What's it for, anyway?
It's a Minette thing. You wouldn't understand. No one would.
Why did you write Minette that threatening letter?
What? You think I wrote those letters?
Yeah.
I think you wrote at least one of them.
Can you prove it?
Yeah.
The letters on it match the memo you sent Minette about fonts.
Okay. Couple months ago, I got so fed up with her that I just had to get back at her somehow. I'd seen how upset those other letters made her, so I sent one of my own, but just that one. And I never intended to really do anything to her. I just wanted her to suffer. You know, emotionally.
The way she made you suffer when she started going out with Dieter.
You really don't miss a trick, do you? I thought when she dumped him like that he'd finally come
Жесть.
to his senses and realize that I'm the one he should be with. But even now, even after she broke up with him, she still has some kind of weird, sick hold on him. Look, you're not going to tell Minette about this, are you? There's really no need. It'll just upset her all over again. And she's so far behind as it is. And there's no telling how she'd take it out on me. Or on you, for that matter, just for telling her. So don't say anything to her, okay?
I'm gonna have to think about it. I'll see you later.
Go this girl. Я не скажу.
What's up?
Я абсолютно
What's with
понимаю.
all the red paint that's splattered on the wall in Minette's studio?
I came in one morning last month, and there it was. Minette must have had a bad night.
And she just happened to have a can of paint in her office?
Probably using it for inspiration.
Ah, thanks for your help.
Okay.
Не, ну так-то плохо был. Хотя... Так, что еще мне сделать? Что мне надо еще сделать? Все сделано. С Минет поговорить. А Минет ничего не даст?
What?
Why do you
Why
wear
do you
that
wear
mask?
that mask?
This mask is a statement, Nancy. It's my way of telling society that it pays far too much attention to the face. I design clothes for the person. I'm telling society, forget the face. Look at the person. Look at my creations. The colors, the fabrics, the lines I choose. They are meant to enhance the person, not the face. The person. The face is inconsequential.
I thought maybe you were just trying to save money on makeup. That was a joke.
Any more questions?
Someone with a German accent called for you when you were fitting JJ, but he didn't leave a message.
Oh?
He sounded kind of angry.
I'm sure it wasn't important, so don't worry about it. What else?
Why did you break up with Dieter?
That is absolutely, unequivocally, 100% none of your business. And if you ever ask me anything about Dieter again, you're fired. Now go away and let me work. I said go away.
Блин. Блин, спугнули. Ну ладно. Поехали. Поиграем в Хэнгмана. Так, ну то есть, что нам надо сделать? Нам надо... Нам надо позвонить этой... Какой зуб, блин? Зуби, зуби, зубарпу. Ой. Так, 5, 9, 5, 9, 5, 5, 5, 6, 8, 3, 8. Угу. Так, это тогда Зипе нужна курин-карта. 01, 01, 19, 30, 31, 13. 1, 0, 1. Так, надо сосредоточиться. 0, 1, 0, 1, 19, 30, 13. Угу, вот оно.
Modern European History, Lynn Manrique.
Hello, my name is Nancy Drew. I'm calling from Paris. Actually, I talked to you earlier when you tried to call Manette.
She's finally calling me back? Wonderful. Please, put her on.
I'd like to, but I'm afraid she's still too busy to talk to you.
Oh,
But if you don't mind, could I ask you a couple of questions about Noisette Tournade?
certainly.
Так.
How long did she live in the Moulin, where Manette now has her studio?
She lived there for 55 years, from 1949 to 2004. She sold it when she moved to Provence, which is where she passed away. She never married, you know. Very private person. She served as Paris's director of public works for more than 20 years, yet not one person has been able to tell me what her favorite color was.
Угу.
Where did the accusation that she was a collaborator with the enemy come from?
From 1942 until the liberation of Paris, Noisette worked as a translator for the Germans by day and an encoder for the French resistance by night. This, as you might imagine, made everyone suspicious of her, both French and Germans alike. And after the war, things got ugly. Especially when people found out she was romantically involved with a German soldier. His name was Hans von Schwesterkrank.
You're kidding me. Was he by any chance related to Dieter von Schwesterkrank, the fashion photographer?
I'm afraid I have no idea. Hans left Paris right after the war and never returned, leaving Noisette to fend for herself. She was tried as a collaborator in 1946 and acquitted, but the experience left her quite bitter. You see, some people said that during the war she took various pieces of artwork, mostly from churches, and stashed them away somewhere so they wouldn't fall into enemy hands.
Were they recovered after the war?
The artwork remains lost to this day. No one knows exactly what Noisette took, or if indeed she took anything. In any case, Noisette was terribly hurt that the city she loved had turned on her like that. After her trial, she told the press that the truth of what she'd done during the war resided in her and in the person and place she loved the most. And that was that. She never spoke of her wartime activities again. I assume that the person she was referring to was Hans von Schwesterkrank, who passed away a year or two ago, and that the place was her beloved Moulin, which is why I'm hoping Manette will allow me to visit it. Now, I've got a question for you. In the hours before she died, Noisette was said to have constantly muttered 3 words: red, left, green. Is there anything inside the Moulin that has to do with red, left, green? Anything at all?
No, but I'll keep that in mind and let you know if I see something.
I'd appreciate it. Any other questions?
Так. А, все
What was the
спросим.
French resistance?
That was the name given to the various groups of men and women who did their best to undermine Germany's military occupation of France during World War II. Some would engage in strikes and sabotage, while others would collect and pass intelligence along to the Allies. Needless to say, their operations were highly covert and very dangerous.
What else can you tell me about the German occupation of Paris?
The German army entered Paris on June 14th, 1940, and after France formally surrendered on June 22nd, the Germans controlled the city. They took whatever they wanted: food, supplies, houses, artwork, and dictated how Parisians were to live their lives. Naturally, their presence was deeply resented. Some people ignored the situation as best they could. Some collaborated with the Germans, while others, like those in the resistance, fought back until the city was finally liberated on August 25th, 1944.
After the war, when she was the director of public works, what kind of things did Noisette do?
She oversaw many of the services which the citizens of Paris enjoyed every day. Streets, bridges, parks, their maintenance all came under Noisette's purview. She particularly enjoyed putting various forms of art on permanent display in various public places, especially parks.
What did you mean when you said Noisette was tried as a collaborator?
Collaborators were French citizens who not only failed to resist the occupation, but actually helped the Germans keep it going. Because Noisette had worked for the Germans as a translator and had a German boyfriend, after the war, many of her countrymen automatically accused her of collaboration. When it was revealed that she had been a member of the resistance, instead of exonerating her, that just made some people think she'd been spying for the Germans too. As I said before, it was an ugly time, one which poor Noisette spent the rest of her life trying to forget.
Do you know anything about the M380 decoder?
It's a machine that the resistance is said to have used to encode and decode their messages during the war. To decode a message, the dials on it had to be in the same position as they were when the message was encoded. The famous Enigma machine operated in much the same way.
The famous what?
The Enigma machine is what the Germans used to encipher and decipher their secret messages during World War II. Allied codebreakers were finally able to figure out how the machine worked, and as a result, some say the war ended 2 years sooner than it would have otherwise.
How likely is it that Noisette used an M380 decoder?
I would stake my reputation on it.
You've been very helpful. Thank you.
My pleasure. Bye.
Ну что ж. Так. Ну, с таким откровением говорим с Дитером фон Швестеркранком. Швестеркранк. Ах, какая кислая клубника.
Mr. von Schwesterkrank? Are you in there?
Who's there?
Nancy Drew. I just wanted to ask you some questions.
I'm very busy. You'll have to come back.
But this is really important. Is there anything I can do to help you?
Well, if you want, you could take some stock photos for me.
Sure.
The list of things I need pictures of is on my desk.
I'll get right on it.
Так.
Oh no, the list is in French.
No. Графиос, Аранье, Бужи, Кран, Круа и Тейре. Степлер, паук, свеча, череп, крест. Понятия не имею. Какие подозрительные звуки. Вот так вот, без спроса. Ну, пошли паучка сфоткаем. Никакой гарантии не будет, что я смогу. Ой, боже. Так, этот не двигается. Где? Yes. Угу. Бля. Поехали. Аранье есть. Есть аранье? Есть стороне. Больше ничего не вижу. Жесть, я боюсь. Боюсь представить, что он там делает. Скорее всего, они фотографии проявляют. Так. Подождите. Круа. Ой. Вот. Другое дело.
To the memory of the French fighters.
Мне всегда было забавно от того, что Нэнси может приводить прям солидные такие предложения с французского, но не может привести вот этот вот список.
Bonjour. I have many new things, you see?
Wow, you sure do.
You are sure to find something you like.
Guess I'm just not in a buying mood.
When you want to look again, just come back.
I will. Au revoir.
Au revoir.
Олдмен пропаганда сработала, еще сработала пропаганда Creature of the Couple Cave.
Bonjour, mademoiselle. You will rise to
Big Island
return.
Mike.
I have many new things. You
В
see?
частности.
Yes, you do. I could use a French-English dictionary. How much?
This is the best French-English dictionary you can buy in all of Paris. Not too
And-
big, simple to use, hundreds and hundreds of words. I practically give it to you for 30 euro.
How about 23 euros?
It is yours. What else appeals to you?
Всё.
Actually, I'm not interested in buying anything right now.
Then you will just have to come back.
I might just do that. Bye.
Au revoir.
Так. Чудесно. Что такое т-т-т-т-т? Типот. Ничего себе. Ничего себе. Так, сфоткали. Нет, не сфоткали, не сфоткали, сфоткали. Ну ладно.
It's late. I can do this tomorrow.
Ну ладно. Так. Что пишет в газете? Four more officers have been added to the police unit charged with keeping people out of the tunnels that compromise the vast network of catacombs snaking for hundreds of kilometers beneath Paris. Though the number of people arrested for trespassing in the maze of unlit tunnels has almost doubled in the past 2 years, police say that most offenders manage to evade capture. People have no idea how dangerous the catacombs are. A police spokesperson said, especially now with all the rain, some tunnels are underwater, some are about to cave in, some are infested with rats and the like. Assigning more officers to the catacombs will allow us to make more arrests, and hopefully people will start thinking twice before they go wandering around down there. Понятно. А где? Где Жижи? Печенье уже вторые сутки стынет. А Жижи все нет. Ага.
What's up?
I'll let you get back to work.
Whenever you have questions, just ask.
What?
Do you have any idea who sent you that box of cockroaches?
No. Probably just some idiot who has no understanding of how much I have to do and how long it takes me to do it and thinks the world revolves around him and what he wants and can't understand why people don't jump just because he snaps his finger. I mean, probably just some practical joker, that's all.
Nancy Hannah, welcome. Nice to see you, nice to meet you. Which language? Which language should I use, Stasi, now? Так, нет.
I won't disturb you any
Oh,
longer.
hello.
I was
So
hoping
you speak
you'd
English
say
only?
that.
Okay, I can do that. So we're not going to... So we're not
Forget
going
something?
to rat out
Thanks for your
Heather.
help. Have fun.
Instead, we're going to appreciate her, as we should. So, oh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited, I'm sorry. And I speak English, but don't feel like you have to speak English. Do not worry, I'm actually a translator. I'm starting to become a translator. I'm so hyped to have a viewer, so welcome here. It's okay. Oh my god, I'm sorry. I'm making so many mistakes now. Okay. I've low-key forgotten what I have to do now. Okay, so... We need to speak with Zoo. Have you played all the Nancy Drew games? Not all of them, because Stay Tuned for Danger is still on my list. And then there are a couple of modern games like The Shattered Medallion, because I've heard so many bad reviews of the game that I'm just scared to play it, and because I'm kind of afraid to get disappointed. So, other than that, there's Midnight in Salem, because, well, not really my thing, to be honest, and The Mystery of the Seven Keys, because it's kinda expensive, and I know it's on sale right now, but, well, I'm not sure whether I should buy right now. Shattered Medallion isn't great, no, but worth a playthrough. Okay, I'll see. To be fair, I haven't played Midnight in Salem, that's the only one I haven't played. Well, I can see why. I actually own it, and I bought it at the time when it immediately released, on release, because I was so hyped, and I was so disappointed afterwards. That was insane time, actually. I was still in high school, oh my god, it's like eternity passed. So you actually recommend Shattered Medallion? Okay, I'll look into it. Maybe it's worth playing. I'm not into spooky stuff and haven't heard much good about it. I see. I see. Well, I'm so used to the voice of Nancy when she was voiced by Lani Minella, so the change of the actress was kind of, well, a bit meh for me, but I know that it's a matter of getting used to something, so yeah. I'd go in with low expectations to Shattered Medallion, but it still can be fun at parts. A lot of people don't like Sunny June in it, but I think it's perfect. Yeah, I've heard stuff about Sunny June, and I've heard stuff about Bass and George being rendered completely useless within the game's narrative, and I do love George and Bass with all my heart, so from this side, I'm also scared to get into the game. So yeah. So we should call Zoo. Oh my god. 61, down 45, down 60. I'm sorry.
Xing Jingling? Is it truly you?
No, this isn't Jing Jing. I'm just calling from her phone.
From her phone? So you know Jing Jing? Are you her friend?
Well, yeah, I guess.
You are the most lucky person in the monde. I am a big fan of Xing Xing. I call her house and leave massage. I call Minette because I know she works there, but she will not talk to me. She is too... what is the word? Paranormal?
You mean paranoid?
Yes, paranoid. So, if you are not Xing Xing, why do you call me?
This is Zhu, right?
Yes, I am Zhu.
Well, Zhu, my name is Nancy Drew, and I saw a symbol on the wall when I was in an underground passage not too long ago. It looked like 2 leaves with 2 nut-type things attached to them, and I just wondered if you could tell me what it meant or why it was there.
Yes, of course I can. But first, you must have Xing write something for me.
Write something for you?
You must have her write something that I can keep. Have her write, Zhu, my love, Xing. Then, take the metro to the Denfert Rochereau station, enter the catacombs, find the bones from the Magdalen Cemetery, and put the autograph in the skull below the plaque.
Have her write Zhu, my love, Jing, go to the catacombs, find the Magdalen Cemetery bones, and leave the autograph in a skull.
Yes, exactly that. Don't worry about desecrating the person whose bones they may be. The skull, it is a fake. My friend and I put it there. And so, after you deliver it, you call me and I tell you all about the symbol you saw.
But what if Jing Jing refuses?
Then, Nancy Drew, it seems we will both be very disappointed.
So, I'm so glad you can stream in English. There's so many streamers in Russian that I certainly can't watch them. Well, you're welcome. I just hope that I'm being cohesive and comprehensible. I can be a bit... Well, I can speak gibberish when I'm nervous. Frankly, I'm just so hyped. I'm so glad that I've got a viewer. So... Oh... I was actually quite scared that I wouldn't have any audience because I mainly stream games in English, I play in English, but I don't feel so confident speaking English, so here's that. What's your favorite Nancy Drew game?
S'il vous plaît. Bye-bye, hard-earned cash. Magdalen. This must be the place Zhu was talking about. And there's a skull.
Treasure in the Royal Tower is absolute classic. I do love it. Although I was a bit... it was a bit strange when the story actually was starting to wrap around this mystery of... Marie Antoinette in Wisconsin. That was a bit strange, but I do love it. I do love Nancy Drew games, not for its realism, but because, well, the narrative is quite captivating, and because of the puzzles, of course, too. And Deception Island, funnily enough, I've played it recently, and I was so shocked during the plot twist reveal, the culprit reveal. That was my favorite one, to be honest. I was flabbergasted. Completely understandable, no worries at all. I'm in no place to judge. I only took Greek in school, so I can't speak anything else. Oh, well, as long as I'm understandable, I never judge. So... do not worry. So I'm not sure which candle we should take a photo of. Maybe try every single one. If I were to put a finger on a favorite Nancy Drew game, that would be, I suppose, The Curse of Blackmore Manor. I'm sorry. Oh, so nervous. Where was I? Teapots and staplers. Yeah. I do like spooky games. in the franchise. I think personally that they're the best, excluding Midnight and Salem. Yeah, it's pretty popular. It's a safe choice. That was my very first game in the Nancy Drew series, so that is kind of a duckling syndrome for me. Let's see what. Yeah, right.
I'm
I
through
should stay on
making tea.
course.
Hopefully for good.
Well, other than that, there are also The Ghost of Thornton Hall, which is also my favorite. Ghost Dogs of Moonlake. That scared me completely at the ripe age of 18. And there's something else. I do like The Haunting of Castle Malloy for its atmosphere. Some puzzles are pretty annoying, but I still do like it. Oh, yes, I do like Thornton Hall in these moments where, like, the hauntings of Charlotte are on screen, and there are some kind of hallucinations that Nancy experiences. My favorites are Mr. Backskin, I suppose. I don't know, Skinback? I'm not sure how it's called. The creature that bounds on the floor, and the hallucination with the stairs when the shadows behaving some kind of in some kind of erratic manner that they shouldn't behave. Yes, Warning at Fairly Academy, absolutely favorite. I replay it like every winter because it associates with winter. So for me, it's an absolute must play every year. Oh, a pillow! That is so cute. Did you sew it, or did you, I don't know, crochet it, maybe knit it?
Mr. von Schwesterkrank, could I ask you something?
Oh, that's
Sorry,
good
too
too.
busy.
That is so cute. I do like personalized gifts like this. So we missed something. Stapler, spider. Da-da-da-da-da. No, but is everything? I'm a bit confused. Maybe Gigi is at home now? What is this creature anyway, Mr. Skinback? What is it supposed to be? I never really managed
Hey,
to
Rumi, how's
understand
it
that
going?
part.
Let's play hangman.
Okay. You know the rules, right?
Yep, I sure do.
Great. Okay. I'll think of a 6-letter word and you try to guess what it is. Ready?
On second thought,
Oh
maybe
yeah,
some
that
other
makes
time.
sense.
Anytime you want to play, just let me know.
See you later.
Take
I
care.
forgot what we should make her right. 1 second. Zoom my love, Jing. I should write it down somewhere. Zoom my love, Jing. Yes.
Forget something.
Let's play hangman.
Okay. You know the rules, right?
Oh, I really like Heather. I 100% can relate to her. And she's hardworking, she wants to thrive in the industry, she has some really cool sketches. I really like the works that are laid on her desk and you can snoop around and look through them. I really like them. And she can actually put up with Minette's tantrums. It's just that in Russian localization she's Marie, and it's a habit from childhood. So yeah, 100% Heather.
Yep, I sure do.
Great.
What about you?
Okay, I'll think of a 6-letter word and you try to guess what it is. Ready?
Ready. Z. U. M. Y. L. O.
That's a winner.
V. E.
That's a winner.
J.
Afraid not.
I.
You lose.
N.
Incorrect.
I wasn't even close. May I have that piece of paper?
Sure.
Oh, Jing
Want to play again?
is cool, absolutely. I was kind of put off at first because she tried to scam me twice. Well, allegedly twice. I still don't understand whether the serpent thing, the snake thing was actually a joke, was supposed to be a joke, or whether it was true or not.
Maybe later.
Anytime you want to play, just let
But
me know.
I still find her cute, so...
I'll be back in a bit.
Take care.
Mm-hmm. So now we put the note in the skull.
S'il vous plaît.
And then we might have to be...
This must be where I'm supposed to leave
now we might
JJ's
be able
autograph.
to talk to Tita, okay? All right. So I'm not sure whether we're going to finish the game during this stream. Well, we'll just have to wing it. Anyway, so now we're going to talk to JJ's stalker in front of her, which is creepy. It is one of the most insane moments of this game for me.
Hello?
It's Nancy Drew. Did you get the autograph?
It is magnifique! You were wise not to try to fool me, Nancy. I know Jing's handwriting better than I know my own. So, here is what I know about that symbol. I call it the hazelnut because to me that is what it looks like. A noisette.
Wait a minute. A noisette?
Yes, that is French for hazelnut. I have seen it in only one place in the catacombs. To reach this place, return to the catacombs and go to the skull where you left Jing's autograph. Lift the top part of the skull and push the red button. That will open a secret passage that will lead you to the noisette.
Great. Thank you.
But if you go there, you must be careful. The tunnel police, they are one problem. The tunnels, they are another.
What do you mean?
Some of the tunnels, especially near the Mouton Beverage Company, they are water filled with trees.
You mean waterlogged?
Ah, yes, waterlogged. You must swim underwater to reach the place where I saw the noisette. And the water is very cold. You will need a wetsuit. Good luck, Nancy Drew. You will need that too.
Mm-hmm. Alright. So we'll have to earn some money for the suit. Undoubtedly. I'm running low on euros. Which should we do first? I think we should talk to Tita. Yes, then we go to Pont-Neuf and talk to the vendor. Then we earn some money. Yes, the plan is in my head. Need to follow.
Mr. von Schwesterkrank, could I ask you something?
Sorry, too busy.
Yes, the plan is ruined. We'll have to earn money.
Bonjour. What intrigues Mademoiselle this time?
Well, let's see. A wetsuit.
Not just any wetsuit. It used to belong to a friend of the famous undersea explorer Jacques Cousteau. A friend who is said to have shared many adventures with him. For that reason, I sell it for 125 euro.
So there is a possibility that we'll be able to buy it for 94 euros. I'm not sure. So we'll have to aim for 125 euros. And
No
we're
thanks.
currently
What
at
else tickles the fancy?
a 59. Okay. Write it down, either 125 or 94.
I really don't want to buy anything right now.
Very well. Au revoir, mademoiselle.
Au revoir.
So I've been avoiding
Bonjour.
painting the
What
pictures
intrigues
quite
mademoiselle
some
this
time.
time?
Now
Will
I
you
have
still
no
pay me if I do
choice
one of those paintings for
but
you?
do that.
Be my guest.
It always comes down to this, okay? So, you mentioned picture. I think I prefer the Mona Lisa picture because it is less tedious to do, especially when you have to make several in the consecutively. I don't know. After the third one, it becomes a chore. So, yeah. Oh, they are different. Okay. Okay. I'll try the flower one. The flowers. There are several flowers. We'll see. I suppose that he pays 15 euros for the Mona Lisa picture. I don't know, I've never checked. Okay, yes, we should, 100% we should check it. I'm willing to suffer for a couple of additional euros. Right. So you mentioned learning Greek at some point. Was it just some interest, or I'm sorry, were you just interested in that, or some kind of other reason? I haven't spoken in English for such a long time. 2 weeks. My brain is still
Monsieur, how's this?
still healing from my
Magnifique.
finals.
You have done excellent work, and for that, I reward you. Do you wish to paint another?
Yeah.
If you don't mind.
Be my guest.
So there was a class being taught at church and my friends were taking it. Oh, that's great too. Did you enjoy it? Or was it not for you? It's okay if it wasn't. I can tell that German is not for me 100%. It was hard. Yes, understandably. A whole new writing system, whole new alphabet to learn. Yes, absolutely understandable. My university, oh, damn it, we have to learn German because it's a part of our curriculum and it is mandatory, it's compulsory, and I absolutely hate it because I do not really understand the grammatical structures and the way that the verb has to go either on the second place in the sentence or it has to be at the very end of the sentence. Even if it is in personal form, it is mind-blowing for me. It is annoying, but I have to learn it, alas. And my teacher is not really, my professor is not really adequate as well with her teaching methods. And we are failing, my group is failing completely this class. So, yeah, good experience. Yeah, learning languages is always a good experience. Only, well, if you want to learn them, not if they are demanded by the curriculum, mostly. Especially if the teacher is assigned to you, can't really teach the language well. I'm learning currently Finnish also, because I would love to go to Finland one day and even study there if possible. And I absolutely do love it, even though it has like 15 cases. Very hard to learn vocabulary because it shares nothing in common with English or even German or with Russian, because it's a completely different language from a completely different linguistic branch. So, but I do love it. I should pay close attention to the colors. I think I'm failing at painting this picture. So here's the dark green. Here's the magenta. Here's orange.
Monsieur, how's this?
Another fine job. Here is your money. Do you wish to paint another?
Yes, 15 euros for Mona Lisa, and I forgot to count.
Not right now. Maybe later.
Later, yes. Now you buy something.
So currently we have 104, and I'm going to make another picture of the flowers, and we'll see.
I really don't want to buy anything right now.
Very well. Au revoir, mademoiselle.
Au revoir.
Bonjour. What intrigues mademoiselle this time?
I wouldn't mind painting another picture or two.
Be my guest.
Well, I suppose it is impressive to try and learn several languages, but there comes a point when you start forgetting how to speak your own native tongue, and this is, well, highly disappointing, and it really shows on my personal self-esteem. It really did make a number in it, because at one point you start to see that everyone else is so efficient while speaking their own native tongue, and this is obvious, but I personally fail at speaking, well, foreign language and my mother language, my native language, and this is utterly, oh my god, this is, well, humiliating even. Well, it will pass because it is a matter of skill, a matter of practice, but it can be rather discouraging at some point. Oh, that's just reality of learning a language. Oh, thank you very much. I don't feel humiliated right now. I feel nervous. I've said it several times, but still. Oh, it actually feels good to speak English again. Which color is it? Oh, I forgot. Like I said, the finals were, these finals in particular, they were absolutely soul-sucking, soul-crushing, and I'm waiting for my brain to heal, for my soul to heal as well. Well. So what do you do? Do you work, or do you study, or maybe something other than that? It's yellow, here's yellow. Purple, 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 purple.
Monsieur, how's this?
Another fine job. Here is your money. Do you wish to paint another?
Right. It's the 4th of July, isn't it? Oh. How should I congratulate you? Happy 4th of July? Happy Independence Day? Is that right? You're a nanny. That is a commendable job, actually. Well, a really hard one in my opinion.
Not right now.
So-
Maybe later.
Later, yes. Now you buy
Happy
something.
4th of July or Happy Independence Day? Oh, great. Ah, it's 30 euros for the flowers painting. Thank you very much. I didn't know it.
How much do you want for this wetsuit?
125 euro.
Too rich for my blood. How about 94 euros instead?
Vendu. What else tickles
Yay.
your fancy?
Alright. So,
I really don't want to buy anything right now.
Very well. Au revoir, mademoiselle.
Au revoir.
now I wonder if Dieter von Schwesterkrang actually got out of the dark room. And he's willing to talk to me or not. Or should I just go to the catacombs?
Mr. von Schwesterkrank, could
Okay,
I ask you something?
understandable.
Sorry,
Take your time there.
Un entrée.
I wonder, have you only played the games or maybe have you read the books also? Because I've only played the games. I have no idea about the, the book universe of the Nancy Drew franchise. So how compelling is it? Maybe it's worth reading or not? Which entries are worth reading, which are not? I'm just wondering. The Blitz is here. Ah, here. Yeah, the place is... It's plural. Ah, plural. God damn it. I'm sorry.
I'm totally done with that, dude. Chut! Tu l'as entendu? Coucou! Y'a quelqu'un? Allô?
I did read some of the books, but not
Non,
all. They
c'était
are
rien.
pretty simple stories,
T'es
cute
sûr?
but not complicated.
Ouais,
Oh.
allons-y.
I'm good.
Arrêtez!
Oh, I got arrested.
Ne bougez pas.
Okay. The first time I got arrested ever in this game. Well, there is always a first time for everything. Oh no, oh no, oh no, 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 no.
Well, it's time to put on the wetsuit. Hope it's more
Maybe I
comfortable
should
than
check
it
out
looks.
some books, not to be a complete poser.
Ooh, this place is...
So as far as I can remember. Oh no. Oh no, I can't remember, actually. Alright. Here's the bottle of wine. Here we can breathe a bit. I'm so nervous during the underwater sections in every of the Nancy Drew games. I'm so scared of drowning. This is my actual fear, like in real life as well. I find it so terrifying. So I kind of have to for the sake of my sanity. Ah! So. Is it here? Yes, it is. I think. I hope. So I couldn't play The Ransom of the Seven Ships because there is a quite large underwater section and I can't play Subnautica. And the last section in the Shadow at the Water's Edge is terrifying. It is timed and you have to find your way out of this maze of ropes. Oh my god, this is peak horror.
Okay, a rough translation would be, in Europe, near the new bridge, Snow White lives in a red castle. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
So it's Europe. It's Pont-Neuf. It's Blanche. And it's Chateau Rouge. Alright. Now I have to find my way out, unfortunately. Yes. Oh, that's actually... Yes, that's a great advice. I constantly forget and then I regret it.
Ah! A rat!
So... Europe. I see Chateau Rouge. It's 4. I see Pont-Neuf. 7. Blanche 2. And Europe 3.
Un entrée.
And again and again. Under the water. I've also struggled a lot when I played Tomb Raider Underworld. This is my favorite game, but the first mission ever, well, formally it's the second mission, where you have to dive all the level, and while at it you have to solve some puzzles and fend for yourself from some sharks and some underwater creatures. This was terrifying as well. So Europe, it's 3. What are your favorite games outside the Nancy Drew series? Let's know if it's 7. Then Blanche, it's 2 and 4.
I have no idea what this is, but after everything I went through to get here, I'm taking it.
Ah, well that's great too. I can relate. Well, I can understand why. So, no problem here at all. Good for you. Well, I was so focused on not getting drowned. So we're at the very end of the game, I suppose. Well, there are a couple of puzzles left in the park, I suppose. My recent project has been planning trips around the United States, visiting locations where the games take place. That's actually a great idea, and I'm kind of jealous because I would love to. I would love to visit the places too. So, the place that I like the most, and found the most interesting was the coast of the Washington State in the Deception Island. I would really love to see maybe the prototype town or just towns in the coast. I don't know, I found it very cozy and cute, so Data doesn't want to talk to us at all.
Mr. von Schwesterkrank, could I ask you something?
Sorry, too busy.
Okay. Mm-hmm. So I know that Beach Hill Museum in the game is in Washington, D.C. I know that, well, the Shadow Range is in Arizona. The Wickford Castle in Wisconsin. Then there is the Message in the Haunted Hotel is in San Francisco, California, if I'm not mistaken. What am I doing? Sorry, it's kind of important because, well, important to tell which states where, because during this semester I actually took a course on the history and the geography of the United States and the UK. So this information I had to learn by heart and I had to name every state in the US at the desk, the blackboard. So yeah, it's important for me to know that I still can name some states. I'm not sure what to do next. So we have this.
I better wait until Manette's not here before I mess with this.
So we've been there. We've done that. Yeah. I have a bottle of wine. The bottle of wine.
Bonjour, Mademoiselle returns.
And she returns with a bottle of Mouton Foueté, 1968.
Oh la la, you did it. So, I take this and give you this. Take it. You have earned it.
Thanks.
What else tickles the fancy?
Well,
I really don't want to
suppose
buy
this is
anything right now.
Very well. Au revoir, mademoiselle.
Au revoir.
Oh, is it right now? That sounds serious. Was it like the blue screen of death or something like that? I hope it's working fine. Okay. I hope it is. Mm-hmm. So we probably need the picture, the original picture. Oh, I hope that went great. I mean, I hope you really did like a trip.
Mademoiselle Drew, what is it now?
The group trips we went on have been to Arizona, and this year we go in New Jersey based off the Haunted Carousel. Yes, I forgot about the Haunted Carousel. I'm sorry, I'm so excited. I'm mixing up the letters. I'm mixing up the words.
It was a pleasure talking to you.
Au revoir, mademoiselle.
So so sad, but I'm kind of, well, kind of jealous because I would love to have such trips as well. Oh, a series of trips. I would love to see the prototypes, the locations. Next year we're going to Washington for Danger on Deception Island, and the Void Sector for that is going to come to... Wow.
What's up? Thanks for your help. Okay.
That is great. I think the laptop crashed just at the moment when I was explaining that the town in Deception Island was actually my favorite, and I would really love to see the coast of Washington. But, well, maybe someday. Who knows? Life is unpredictable.
I wonder if the symbols on these discs have something to do with the dials on the M380 decoder that Noisette Tornade used.
Unfortunately, I've never been to the States, so I only know that the state of Washington is mainly the setting for some kind of mysterious stories, and Twilight, the Twilight series, of course. The trips are open to anyone, though I get it that it's super far. A friend of mine was considering coming from New Zealand but ended up going to Japan instead. Well, yeah, it is far, and I quite frankly, I don't think that my savings will allow this kind of investment, unfortunately. But life is unpredictable, so maybe one day, I hope, I would love to travel the world. Sorry, got lost in thoughts.
Mademoiselle Drew, what is it now?
It was a pleasure talking to you.
So I have to look at the magazine, and then I have to talk to Michelle. I understand the logic. I hope so, at least. I'm not sure. So the magazine is somewhere here.
The stone discs in this picture could have something to do with the M380 decoder Noisette Tornade used. This picture looks like it was cropped.
And now we can ask for the original pictures. And this is all coming together, hopefully.
Mademoiselle Drew, what is it now?
The picture of Minette that was in the June issue of Glam Glam, was it cropped? Do you remember?
I'm sure it was. Most photographs are these days. Why?
Do you think I could see the uncropped picture?
As it happens, all the pictures which I use in my articles are stored right here in my digital assistant. I will help you, mademoiselle, but only if you help me first. You see, the owner of this cafe, he faces a crise. The person who makes desserts for him has stepped out for his customary 2.5-hour break. Unfortunately, a bus full of American teenagers has pulled up, and all are clamoring for parfait. So, I will tell the owner that you will make the parfait, and when you do, he will be indebted to me and will allow me to continue using this table as my office. And I will be indebted to you and will allow you to see the picture. You see how it works?
Yeah, I get the picture. Okay, looks like I've got chocolate ice cream, vanilla ice cream, strawberry ice cream, caramel ice cream, bananas, tapioca balls, berries, and whipped cream. The first one I have to make is an X-Wa.
So Sorbet cream. Caramel, banana, caramel. Yeah, looks right.
Now they want a l'enfer.
Wait, I don't remember. I remember.
Parfait.
Next up, a tropical.
This monstrosity. I don't know, it doesn't look appetizing at all. Just kind of everything
C'est
in
bien.
one
He
glass.
liked it. Now they want a l'enfer.
C'est bien.
Yes. Next
Yes,
is a
it
corbeau.
does. Especially the tapioca bowls with this thing. I forgot what it was. Crab bowl. Banana, then this, then that. I suppose that's right.
I did it right. One mystique coming up.
Mystic is an abomination. This is the incorrect name for this. An absolute abomination, that is. Well, I suppose it looks just like some kind of berries. Just berries mashed together. Unidentifiable. Unknown.
Merci.
Yes. Here comes a fantasy.
No, it's lighter. It's the lighter shade. And there's strawberry and whipped cream.
C'est bien.
I'm getting there. A Lulu.
Parfait.
Yes. There. All done.
The owner, he tells me you did a good job. And so, as was our agreement, here is the picture you wish to see.
Great. Thank you.
Так. 5 и 3. 5 and 3. All right.
So, what else do you wish from me?
It was
Pleasure
a pleasure
talking
talking
to
to you.
Au revoir, mademoiselle.
So now we can decode the message. I'm going to write it down. So, XTI 0 SNK B QQ LNO REZ 7 LX TI 0 SNK P Q Q L N O R 3A 7 L X T I 0 S N K 3A. Okay.
The dials on this thing move.
Yes, Nancy. They sure do. 5 and 3.
Looks like I should type a message using my own keyboard.
One XTI. О нет, о нет, что-то не так, что-то пошло не так. I mean, oh no, something went wrong. I'm sorry. Well, the dials are set correctly. It's 5 and here's 3. Okay, one more time. XTI 0 SHK P no. It's because of my handwriting. Disastrous handwriting. Okay. I'm ready to amend my mistakes. Where is it? Here it is. XTI 0 SMK PQQ LM 7 LXTI 0 S MK PQQ LM 3A S7 XTI 0 SMK 3A.
Rouge Blanc, Rouge Bleu, Rouge. Looks like French to me.
Oh, I really don't get these inconsistencies with Nancy's abilities to speak, understand French, because at one point she was able to translate the whole sentence, a very solid one, and then she just didn't understand this one, which was just colors. Well, it's kind of funny. Rouge, bleu, and rouge. All right. So, I should have probably bought the book on the codes. Summary is out. Now we can use the crap that we received, but
it'll be dark in a few minutes.
Oh no!
I'm going to head back to Jingjing's.
I had so little time and I wasted it all. All right. Yes, day 4. So I'm kind of confused. This is the first time when I'm playing on the senior detective level, and don't we get to solve these puzzles at all? Or am I supposed to not? It's kind of weird. Because I can manipulate the statues, but
Bonjour.
I haven't
What
received
intrigues
any
Mademoiselle this time?
instructions for them. Well, alright.
Well, let's see. What's this book about?
That is a very good book about codes which are commonly used. It is a mere 15 euro.
How about €8?
Vendu. What else tickles the fancy?
I really don't want to buy anything right now.
Very well. Au revoir, mademoiselle.
Au revoir.
So now I can save. If I make a grave mistake, and the second challenge is not enough for me,
Wonder
I
why
can
this
just go back.
indentation is here.
So it's rouge, it's blanc, it's rouge again, then it's bleu, and it's rouge again. Yes.
How can I unlock this?
I see. So now we do manipulate
Locked,
the
of course.
statues. So right.
I already made Minette her tea.
No, no tea anymore. I'm traumatized now by this.
Mr. von Schwesterkrank, could I ask you something?
Sorry, too busy.
So I think it's a good moment to end this stream on because it's kind of late. Right now. And I really have to get up early tomorrow, so thank you very much for being in the stream. That meant so much for me. We had such a good chat, and I could practice English, which is essential for me. I mean, I'm a soon-to-be translator. So, thank you very much. Please do come by. Please do stop by. And I think that after we finish Danger by Design, I'm going to play Secret of the Old Clock. I think it's another favorite of mine. Thank you very much for being here. Well, bye-bye.